Spawn More Feudal Lords. That's the name of the title of this workshop that I decided to create. So I know I got brand new subscribers who are interested in creating a video game after Freedom Fusion System Talent Agency. And I wanted to expand this scenario a little bit more. So I do have one side hustler who expressed interest in building a video game for my talent agency. So this is the plot. I'm gonna describe the plot of the story, or should I say the theme of the story of the video game, how to develop it further. So this way we make some money. So squabble up. Side hustler who asked me this question. So look, in order for us to make money creating a game and selling the game, all you need to do is build the game but include products that I'm selling. So this way I can push those products to other side hustlers and to my feudal hustlers, and we could increase our chances of spawning money. So the way to do that is you want to focus on the scenario where you're going to create a canvas, 2D canvas, where there's going to be, you could pick multiple players, and the idea is to earn money from multiple business systems for moms over 40 and do so in the process of having fun and involving their kids and pets, cats, and dogs. So that's basically the scenario, but in the process of doing that, you want to include really interesting sounds like spawn more feudal lords. Sort of like in that game StarCraft. I don't know if you played that game StarCraft, but it's typically in that game when you're trying to build your base, and you're trying to expand, you need more food, and there's a race called Zerg where you literally like press a button and it's a sound like when you run out of food, it will tell you spawn more overlords. So you want to introduce similar sound, but make it say spawn more feudal lords. So feudal lord is the business owner. So the idea here is for moms to connect with business owners, the brands. So this way they could spawn some more money, doing so on their own side hustling basis, while having fun, doing so with their pets, cats, and dogs, monetizing those pets, and dogs, cats, and getting their kids in the process involved in creating content. So how do you pull this off? What is this? How are you going to do this? So this is what I'm going to describe what you're going to do. Step number one, when you start creating 2D canvas, just make sure that you introduce those sounds. It's going to be probably like maybe a few hours to create a 2D canvas with a bunch of little piggies and like different types of animals running around in that 2D canvas. Hello, Ankit Yadav. Thank you guys for allocating a little bit of your time. My name's Ron Wells, and today I figured I'd go ahead and I'll spill some tea for how we could create a game. And of course, this is not something new. This is something that I already developed the whole kind of plot for what the game should be, but it's going to be hyper focused about moms over 40 seeking to discover freedom, and in the process of doing so get to have a lot of fun. So let's see who, hamburger. Okay, so Tatiana, thank you guys for allocating a little bit of your time and joining in, and I'm surprised you guys are here. I know you guys are like really deciding to follow me, subscribe me. This is amazing. Woohoo! But yeah, today we're talking about a fire game. Like, as you guys know, my name's Ron Wells, and I have a talent agency, and what I do is I help moms over 40 connect with different types of side hustlers from overseas. And moms over 40, they just spawn money and have a lot of fun with their kids. They get their kids involved into creating content and selling products and getting connected with brands. So what we're doing right now, I'm creating describing what the game is going to be all about, how to create it. And of course, the side hustler who connected with me yesterday, he expressed the interest in developing the game. And I told him, okay, here's going to be the scenario. Let's make that happen. So guys, Nadia, thank you. Hello. Where are you from? I'm you know what? I was born in Russia many years ago. I was born in Russia. I'm an old geezer now, but I was born in Russia. But I live in America, and you know what I do is I do lots of different side hustles. I'm a full stack cybersecurity and cloud engineer, and on a part-time basis, I have my international talent agency called Freedom Fusion System. What I do is help moms over 40 discover their path to freedom. And what we're doing right now is squabbling up together with a bunch of side hustlers to build a video game real quick. So this way your kids get to enjoy the game and also see some of our products and possibly involve their moms into the whole process of making money together with your kids and monetizing your pets, cats, and dogs, and doing so with style. And this is what we're doing right now. I'm kind of describing, like explaining what the game is going to be all about. So guys, look, Here's what you want to do. I know. So start off with a 2D canvas. So the first thing I'm going to describe is like what you're going to include and how you're going to do it. I'm going to give you some technical kind of understanding. I'm going to describe to you how you're going to do this quickly. In fact, take a look at the YouTube video of a little piggy video game that I created real quick, and take a look at that video, see how I was able to do that. But effectively, all you got to do is use a bunch of tools. I show what kind of tools in that video, a bunch of AI tools. It's relatively easy to create a game. Anybody could do it, but create it in such a way that you could like pick a character. When you start off with this game, you could pick a character. If it's a mom over 40, or it's a little piggy, or it's a little, well, like it could be a pet or a cat or a dog or a kid, like it could be a daughter or a son. So you could kind of pick between multiple characters. So start off with that. So make sure you have role-based kind of game in there. And of course, you may want to introduce as well like a two-person style where a mom can control this thing and her kid can control the same keyboard. But that's a little bit more advanced. You could do that a bit later. For now, let's just kind of nail down what you're going to introduce as part of this game. So you're going to make it super fun for moms to spawn money from multiple businesses. And of course, in the process of doing that, you're going to yourself learn what those businesses are. And who knows, maybe you'll be so inspired that you're going to be like, oh my God, Ron Wells, I actually want to do this business. So that's typically what happens, guys. When I look for talent, I don't look specifically for talent like who's a goat in I don't know, game development or anything like this. Typically, with the way it works is I just go on, talk about whatever it is that I'm doing together with my side hustlers, the feudal hustlers, and other side hustlers jump in and they'll be like, ooh, that's fire, I want to do that. I want to go ahead and squabble up together with you guys and start helping moms over 40 spawn money, and I wanted to build a game for them. So that's basically what happens, guys. When I look for talent, it's not like, hey, you know what, let me create a resume or something for somebody to apply for. No. Well, the way I met with Bruno, who is now like literally becoming a GOAT, he just came to me in a community and he said, I want to learn automations, AI, and all that kind of stuff. Rome, is there any room for you in your talent agency? And I was like, all right, Bruno, we'll make that happen. Are you interested in helping moms over 40 spawn money? Is that something that you would be interested in? And Bruno smiled and he's like, yeah, this is fire, this sounds fire. And of course, what I did is I made that opportunity for him. That's basically how it works, guys. So Aaron's Pride. So guys, look, here's what I wanted to do. The next thing, and keep something in mind, there are some disadvantages and advantages when you start something new. If this is a brand new thing for you guys, if you're not sure if this is for you, then I do have a community where you could ask a question directly in my community, and this way you're going to decide if this opportunity is for you. So some moms come to me and they say, Rome, I don't know if it's for me. Well, this is the reason why I have a community, guys, where you could ask a question and jump into my live workshops, where you could literally be like, yo, can I do this drop shipping model or RV mom model, or trying to build like a digital marketing empire? Do you think it's for me? I only have a limited amount of time to spend during the week, that kind of stuff. And of course, what I do is I'm like, all right, let's go ahead and break down what your expertise are, how much time you have, what kind of experiences do you have, and then I help you break that down into small pieces, so this way you could achieve your goal, your food infusion goal. That's how it works, guys. So where are you going? Aaron's Pride. So Aaron's Pride, I don't know who's Aaron's Pride. I don't know who that is, but sounds like Aaron's Pride. I never heard of that, to be honest. But yeah, right now I'm actually heading out to doctor's office. I have a doctor appointment with my visual doctor, optometrist, to figure out this. Like I need to do a test, eye test, that kind of stuff. And yeah, guys, that's what I'm up to. But I figured I'd go ahead and squabble up together with you and tell you the plan for what you need to do in order to build the game. So obviously, when building a game, just kind of remember, you got to make 2D canvas. You have to be able to control the character. You got to be able to use the keyboard, go left, right. And of course, when you start spawning more feudal lords, when the person runs out of food, and remember, the food means money in that context, in the representation of the entire game. So you want to have some sort of indicator that shows how much money Bougie Boss Mom over 40 is earning. And also you want to indicate what happens when she gets involved, her kid, into process of creating content and earning a little bit more as well, by monetizing the heck out of pets, cats, and dogs. And also indicating that in the process of in a game that literally shows like, okay, mom got together with the kid went ahead and created fire looking video. That video got uploaded into a bunch of socials, and all of a sudden it started printing money. So you want to include that in the game, but you try to ask ChatGPT real quick, like what would be the good scenario for how to make that happen. And in the process include a bunch of other little things, like all of the products include our feudal incubators, our custom coaching program. So this way you can spawn some money promoting those products in the mix, and we're going to tie that product, that feudal incubators, we're going to tie that to your affiliate link. So whenever any moms over 40 or any of their kids wants to actually learn more details about any of those business models in real life, then they could just jump in and register and squabble up together with other moms and learn all those things in a community-driven settings. Of course, there's a subscription fee, and of course, you'd get paid for that because you are the creator of the game. Congratulations, you just made a continuous revenue stream, not by advertising your game on some marketplace, but squabbling up together with the right people. And this is the reason why I always tell everybody, guys, start networking. Networking. This is something nobody shows. You only understand that in context of conversations, having a lot of fun, but nobody actually explains to you. They just say like, do the networking, but nobody explains nobody explains why. So anyway, guys, thank you so much. Hopefully that gave you a lot of context, and feel free to subscribe. I gotta get going. Thank you so much, and take care.